Greetings, my fellow Clash Royale wheelers and dealers. This is Ned again with another video. I'm trying to do a new video today called Do It Like the Pros. Those of you that play, you may have noticed there's this TV Royale on the far right side, and it gives you the professional. They're not pros per se, but they're the best ranked of the community, and some of you, I'm sure, have watched them, and you say, oh, that's cool, that's neat, that's really cool, I like this deck, I like this unit, things of that nature. And I kind of want to take it a step further and say, what can we do that will make us more like them, that will make us better players? So I'm going to start doing this hopefully on a weekly basis. I'm going to try and do it on the same day every week, and it may not work. I might get off schedule, but that's my goal. So this is the very first episode of that, and my criteria for picking matches that I use is going to be the troops. So I'm going to do this one with A versus Lycaon, Lycaon, oh, whatever. And my goal here is to find troops that a majority of us will have. So A, as you see, I've already watched it, so you're going to know the final score, but he has troops that we all have. There's the Hog and the Musketeer and the Freeze. Those are the only two high-level cards that are in this deck, while he's going up against a Dark Prince, the Golem, the Elixir Pump, and the Princess, which a lot of you may not have. So we're going to watch A. We're going to see how he deals with these different threats, and hopefully we can all learn something from it, implement that into our own strategies so that we can do better against these quote-unquote superior decks. So we're going to start this up, and we're going to watch. Now remember, A is the one who has the deck that might perhaps be more like ours, the one who does not have all those high priority cards. So the first thing he does is avoids wasting elixir, which I think is a big difference between a lot of the low trophy count people whose games I watch and the pros, is the lack of wasting elixir. And he goes after that elixir pump, and that's really all he accomplishes in that first push. He does 32 damage to that tower on the right side, but that's really a negligible amount. And then he uses that freeze defensively. I see a lot of people at kind of our level using it offensively, but he uses it defensively and is able to take out both the princess and the prince with little trouble. And then he begins a push, and he gets a little bit of damage on that tower again. Now, one thing you'll see about his strategy is he doesn't go for these really strong, intense pushes. He does little whittling pushes here and there. He allows damage to be done to his tower so that he can get not just effective defenses down, but also effective counter pushes and counterattacks. He uses that hog judiciously, and you'll see that he uses those arrows to clear out any possible defenses while also doing damage to the tower and the elixir pump. And then, this is a strategy that I've been wrecked by several times before, and that's the Dark Prince combined with the Prince. He freezes them both, uses that Knight to do the damage to him, and ends up getting them killed with very minimal damage. You'll see with the Princess that he places his defense after she's locked onto the tower. That prevents his defenses from being wiped out by the Princess, giving her about 2 hits on the tower. Her damage is nearly negligible, so she doesn't do a whole lot to the tower, and he's able to kill it and then begin a counter push, forcing his opponent to defend against him. And again, he uses that freeze spell completely defensively, uses that arrows as a defense as well, and he's already gotten that tower, and now it's a matter of him just defending. Now the Golem comes out, which is probably his biggest threat. So he uses those little troops to whittle it down, and then goes after the princess with that knight, and then he of course has to defend against that dark prince, and uses that freeze just to stall out and manages to win. I think that if the game had gone on longer, he might have lost that tower because that golem still hadn't exploded yet. So perhaps another 15-20 seconds and he loses his tower. But nonetheless, this game, like I said in one of my previous videos, is all about time. Time is one of the determining factors, so you need to win before they do, or get the towers before they do. He succeeded. So hopefully there's some few techniques on how you guys can deal with the opponents and their high-level cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.